Sometimes I can't tell if anybody really even likes me. I shouldn't care, but I still do, and that's a little frightening. Maybe it's all in my head, maybe it's me instead. I should've stayed inside, I never should've gotten out of bed. 'Cause I smoke when I drink, and I drink when I think. On top tonight, but tomorrow I'll be back at the bottom. It comes and it goes, but nobody knows. 'Cause I hide it, yeah, I'm fitting in, but I got problems. Yeah, I got oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I got oh, 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 oh. I got problems. Yeah, I got oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I hide it, yeah, I'm fitting in, but I got problems. Must be same. You're gonna tell me that I'm right. You know you're gonna come back dawn. Find yourself where you are again. Come on.
Oh my goodness, why is that error on there? Let's get out of there. Okay, we're back. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today we are going to paint a moose more. Specifically, I need to turn this. I gotta turn this thingamajig to a different color. That should work. Oh, whoops. Forgot a crucial part of the erasingness. There we go. I hope you are all doing just dandy today, or this evening, or whatever time of day it is where you are. Today we're going to color this moose. So first we're going to start with a white base so that I can layer over it without going past the lines, which is very clever. If you don't do this, you probably should. You'll save yourself some time going around erasing things. Basically you have the one layer where you want your color to be covering. You can just use that as like a mask of sorts. There's an option in here. If you poke it, there's a button called Alpha Lock right there. You can either poke it, or you could take two fingers and slide the thing across, and then you get like that checkered thing. That basically means you cannot draw on outside of any pixels that are not. Basically, you can't draw on pixels that haven't been drawn on already on this layer. For an example. Pretty neat. And I forgot how to English, so we'll just kind of roll with it. Right on. So, let's see here. I haven't spoken like words in the last couple hours, so I apologize if I sound like a zombie or someone who just woke up. I promise I have been conscious all day. I have a freaking canker sore in my mouth. It's kind of upsetting. Frick, I drew outside of the lines. Don't do that. If you do that, you're eternally going to go to hell. There will be no joy or happiness for you if you draw outside of the lines. Especially to small children. If you're just starting out art and you're not perfect, give up. I'm just kidding, don't. That's like the worst advice anyone could ever tell you. Keep trying. I've been drawing for quite a while. Definitely this is a first for me, this piece. I've never drawn something as complex as this. But I've been keeping at it, hoping I'll eventually finish it, and thusly I have so far attained this ideology, and I wish to pursue it further and increase my English vocabulary at the same time, because I must attain perfection in this world, in this life. I can't, that's impossible. Now I'm just rambling on about nothing. I could be rambling on about important things like sanitizing my hands. But you know, everyone's talking about washing their hands right now. I want to talk about cupcakes and florists. Yeah, let's talk about cupcakes and florists. She is gorgeous, Pords. I agree. I'm so excited to finish this. The coloring is the best part, because that's where you get like all the character put into it. And you get like a real sense of like what's going to be going on. Plus you can use it as a background right away. Because you're like, yep, that's discernible. I know what that is. That's a picture of a gorgeous, sexy robot moose. And then when it's going to be shaded, oh my gosh. I'm probably going to cry with joy. I will cry with joy. Because I'll be A, done, and B, admiring this amazing piece that I've never once before done. But now that I'm gonna get there, I'm so excited! Basically, I'm going for a full shade on this one. I ain't going half-arsed on nothing here. Frickin' going all out. So here's the dealio. When it comes to coloring, there are several ways of doing it. I like using a brush that has multiple sizes, so I can fill out multiple areas without having to change my brush size here, or without having to change the different brush here. It's up to you. I don't know if you're an artist. If you're not an artist, you should totally try drawing. And I'm sure you've had many people tell you this, and I'm sure your reply has always been, yeah, but I kind of suck, and what I draw never looks like what I want it to look like. And that's true. It's never going to look like what you want it to look like. Even for me, this is not looking at all like what I really honestly wanted it to look like. But it is good enough that I am super pleased with it. And if you're at that point where you draw something and it's not quite what you want and you're not super pleased with what you got, well, keep drawing anyway, because you're going to eventually get there. And if you don't, that's because you gave up too soon. Now, some people just, I guess, aren't cut out for the pressure. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you would much rather invest your time in other things. That's totally fine. By all means, you have every right to exercise whatever hobby interests you have. You could be a lawnmower, and you could love mowing lawns so much that you'd much rather do that than eat, I don't know, meat. You could be a vegan lawnmower. That's kind of murderous and ironic in concept. But if you like doing that over art, don't draw. Do that instead. But if you decide to draw, or if you just see artists, like Bob Ross, for example. You see Bob Ross and you're like, wow, he makes painting look so easy. It's because it can be that easy. Like, it really can be that easy. It just takes time and practice. But if you're not willing to practice, or take the time, then you're gonna never achieve that, which for some of you is fine. For others, you know, kind of disheartening, but it's whatever. One thing I hear a lot of people say is that they don't see immediate stuff or immediate progress, or they don't see themselves even using it as an effective tool for income or even just impressing friends, or they just don't want to. I don't know. I don't know. I like talking about things. I always like to see people succeed, especially in the art realm, because it can be a challenging thing to kind of command your brain and your hands to do what your mind wants. And to me, that's always just, it's fantastic to see someone just hone that skill down. And I always want I want everyone to succeed in art. I want everyone, even those that don't like art, to just like art. And it's kind of mean, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember half the things I've said already. Except for, do what you want. And art is cool. Robots are cool. Yeah. It's okay. Don't worry, Cords. Yeah, line art is the favoriteest part. If you are new to line art, that's totally fine. That's fine. Line art is so cool. And it can be done sketchily. It can be done super rigidly, like this. Oh. This needs to get... See, I accidentally drew where there should not be color. If you love line art, do line art. There are multiple different ways. The way I do it is very cartoony. One thing I like to do is add depth with the thickness of the lines. I haven't been doing it lately simply because I just suck at that, I guess, maybe, I don't know. But the thing I like to do is add thickness to surfaces that are furthest away, if that makes sense. For example, I guess the edges. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to explain it because I did not do it in this drawing. But when you have something that's closer to the viewer of the piece, you want to separate it with larger lines, the outsides, larger lines. I'm trying to explain this. This is impossible. I don't have any examples. You know what? That's fine. I will explain that maybe later. If you really want me to explain that, I can show you. I've considered doing like art tutorials over stream. I could totally do that. That's a thing I could like try. It's like if it's what would please the masses. Yeah, thank you, Cords. You do know what's up. Yeah, I could do that. Do art tutorials for my Patreon. I don't know when I would do it, but I could do it. I'm taking very few commissions right now because I need to catch up on all these other ones. But eventually, I'll be taking a bunch of them. Right now my Patreon is taking up most of my time. Okay, so we have that filled with all these fancy whites. Now what we do, we're gonna get some whites going. So I'm gonna delete this layer. We're gonna add a new layer and I'm gonna do a clipping mask. So what this button does is it basically pastes over whatever you draw on this layer. Here, let me just do a normal layer, for example. We do a regular layer and I want her hair to be pink, right? But I only want it to color, I don't want it to color the outside, but I still want to lazily fill it in. I can do that by kind of just scribbling it in, right? Whatever. And then I can go and clip it. and it clips it on top of the layer that's underneath it. So it only covers what has been drawn on this layer. So if I make this layer disappear, well, there are no pixels there, so it's not going to show anything. If I turn it, change the opacity, it's going to change the opacity of that layer above it as well. Because, you know, science. Science is cool. Hey Sora, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take the board's green. I'm gonna make it a slightly bluer hue. Add some lightness to it. And then I'm gonna go and color in everything. Just kidding. It's the wrong layer. There we go. Is this the right green, or should I make it more yellow? What do you think, Boards? What's up? What's up, what's up? What's up? Yes, so there's this green, and then there's this green. It's very subtle, but you can kind of see what I'm getting at. One's like green screen green, the other one's like acid nuclear green. Full of robo boobies. Can do. Consider it dunsies. Let's just color this layer. So you can also drop stuff. So you can see I just kind of drop color into there. So now it's all that color. Yeah, this looks way better. I agree. You know what you're talking about. I like it. You know, let's actually just start at the head, because otherwise I'm going to miss stuff. Okay. First things first. I love coloring little dots. They look so cool. Now I'm also going to color this part here, because that's going to look super cool. Oh, this is the best song. Anyone who says otherwise is lying to themselves. Venga Boys, baby. Yeah, art coloring is the best thing to watch. It's so calming. Yo, Pords, question for you. I've got a bunch of stripes pretty much at the edge of every single one of these, what are they called? Pistons, hydraulic whatchamajangets? This little, stripe here. Do you want that colored? Because I can make that happen. They would be glowing. Not that that's a problem. But just gonna let you answer that with your own speed. That's true. This is my favorite brush because I can go so tiny, so thin like, and fetch and chonk are huge at the same time. It's the best. This is the best brush in the world. Petit baguette. Let's see, what did you say? Yeah, that's true. You can try a lot of things. I'm actually just gonna leave them for now. Yeah, and then we will. Uh-oh, I missed a spot. There we go. Okay, let's go back now. Change my color back. There we go. Make these glow because that's going to be a fun effect to do. Little glowy bits. Okay, now let's do the left arm. So focusing. Just kind of get in the zone and just want to like forget about everything. Okay, right arm time. I like it. Towards, I kind of agree. I'm not sure if I want the pistons to glow. That would just be, it wouldn't make sense. It'd be too flashy, you know what I mean? There we go.
High and low for a man who's just right. And treats me
Oh,
mighty fine.
I made a mistake. Oops. No. There we go. This song is amazing. The song is called Guy.exe. Okay, Pords, I got another question for you. This is regarding the finger pads. Shall they be like a rubber, like a brown, or no, like a blackish dark gray colored rubber? Or do you want them glowing like these little light bulbs, like a fluorescent glow in the dark kind of looking deal? Totally up to you, of course. I can give you an example if you want. Looks cool, but I don't know. Oh, it's whatever the heck you want the hands to be. Basically, I was thinking for me in my brain that these finger pads would be made of some kind of like rubber looking material. So there are several different kinds of rubber. You can get like that glow in the dark kind of looking rubber, like silly putty kind of deal. Or you could have like a black or just like dark gray kind of colored rubber. It could go full on blue, orange, like fluorescent colors are pretty cool. You could also make them pink, like for crying out loud. Could be anything you want. I like it. Let's do it. Coloring is so much fun! It's like, you know those coloring books that you get? Where it's like all just a bunch of these complex drawings and you fill in the lines with your own pencil crayons? Those adult coloring books? I feel like that's what this is, to be honest. There we go, that's better. Just read your comment, Sora. In case you're wondering why I'm giggling. That's cause you're hilarious. Oh, I feel like I forgot a crucial thing somewhere. I did forget a thing. I forgot two things actually. Let's add them, cause I can, and I got the time. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, that's better. So I was coloring and I'm like, wait a second, that ain't right. I'm missing something because I don't remember drawing that other thing that I was just about to zoom to. Okay, the other question is, there it is. Let's do this leg.
Wicked little machines, captains and cavalries, forming empires in the shade of the trees. Without hesitation, kings of the forest down, holding the ocean down. We were half this heavy and twice this loud.
Frick. Yeah, we're good. Coloring is so therapeutic. Okay, so that is looking complete. That's fair. I don't know. I always follow a path, like in my brain. I start from the top as often as I can, and I just go through and I start one thing at a time. And I just go and look and see what. Oh, see, missed one. And I just look through, figure out what the heck did I miss. What can I add? And I go to the next part. Same dealio.
Just do the nights.
So in this case, now the issue here is, do I color this part? Because I want to. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Just like the old times. Just like the old times. Just like the old times.
Now the question is, do I want this part to glow? Or do I want this part to glow? I guess the better question would be to ports. Ports, would you rather have? Yeah, I like that. It would be like headlights. Footlights for the win. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, whoops. See, small things like that that are so noticeable when you're looking for them, which is what I do, but they're not noticeable at all if you're not looking for them. But eventually someone's gonna see these small things. You got the big block on light. The first one. Like this one? You like this one? Is that what you're saying? No, if you got hit by the car would explode. Because you're made of like solid titanium alloys and other fancy things, so. Ne vous inquiétez pas. Moose hit me last weekend. You mean you hit a moose? No. Oh, that makes me happy. I love that. Can't remember if... No.
If you stay for this minute, girl, I'll never let you down. We ain't off the limit. I could hold you after now.
I should do a version where there are glowing tubes as well. That would be lit. Laugh at my comedy. A moose hit on me. Oh my goodness. She just came at me like a missile. Bards, let me know if I'm doing this right. This part of the foot. 'Cause you said you liked the way you did I did the first one, but I don't know which one the first one was. Ooh, I missed an entire. See, the things you notice when you're coloring in lines. Okay, good. Good. We Gucci. Unless you're saying that I'm like, good. In which case, thank you. Oh my goodness. Hey! Hello! Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great night. Enjoy the sleepy sleeps. Love you too. Make good choices, choose good friends, all that jazz.
As I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. Yes, but what a shame the poor groom's bride is a whore. I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality.
I'm debating whether or not I want to do this part.
Closing a goddamn door, no, much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of, well, in fact, well, I'll look at it this way.
I do like that. We're gonna keep that.
Well, this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne. Oh, well, in fact,
Oh, look at it this way. I mean, technically our marriage is saved. This calls for a toast, so pour the champagne, pour the champagne. Okay. Hear me out, Ports. Hear me out. Here's a thing, here's a concept, here's an idea. So, okay, hear me out for a sec, just for a hot minute. Realize this dream with me. So I'm thinking. Okay. I have no idea how it's gonna look. But this is what I'm thinking. 2 words, fiber optic hair. Okay. Here's what I mean. Oh, it's not at all the red color I want.
haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense
Stuff
of
like
poison
this.
rationality. Haven't you people ever heard of closing
course it would be more like actual green, but it goes yellow, that's my only issue. Which I suppose is fine. I lied to you. It looked better in my brain, but it's not working with oh, maybe that's better. Yeah, that's better. That's kind of what I'm going for. No. No, Sora, fiber optic is like one word. If anything, it's hyphenated. Okay. Don't at me. Thank you, Taj, for supporting me. Come on, let me live this dream. Why you gotta kill my vibes like that? What's up, nerd?
Love interest was David Rossi.
Oh.
What? It was slow burn too. I didn't read it, but I saw the title and I was like, okay, and then I looked at the tags. I was
Like that's a special kind of small reader.
that is a niche audience.
That is very tiny. Lit. Oh. What if I did this? What if? Hmm. I have an idea, and I have no idea how it's gonna roll. Yeah, I'm gonna try something, and I have no idea how it's gonna roll out, but we're gonna see. First of all, this is bothering me. This one pixel, do you see it? It was not colored. Good night. What if I had this glowing? I don't, Sora.
show when no one else is there till you sell every row at the Madison Square. You love sushi, so we'll go to Tokyo.
I'm not sure what I think, because it could work.
Stay the month, but if you think we'll miss our
It is too hard to read,
and I'll say it 1,000 times.
so
I do it all for
I
you.
agree. I agree.
I do it all
But that's something that we could think about if it were a darker setting. I'm going to leave that there as a whoops. Just in case. Just in case. I'll probably never use it because that tends to be the case for many things that I do. Okay. So those are complete. Next layer.
You told me you wanted to be my man when I met ya. You told me you wanted to meet my mom, so I let ya. You told me when I'm down, you come around and make it better. Said there's nothing left to do because I do it all. I do it all for you.
Oh, for frick's sake. I colored outside of the lines. This is not okay. I'm going to hell now. How dare I? Okay, here's the thing. Here's the other thing. This is not actually black. This is blue. These lines are all actually blue. I like drawing with blue lines. It makes stuff easier on the eyes, maybe? I don't know. But I'm going to try making it black. Okay, that's not at all what I meant to do. Cancel that. It makes the lines even darker now, which allows me to use any color. However, it makes it less cold themed. You really like the blue? Okay, we'll keep the blue. Thank you. I like it. Okay, so let's get back to our gray here. I want let us there we go. Okay. What the heck you want, girl? I can't reach it. I'm occupado. I'm occupado. I'm occupado. It's okay, I'm not looking. It's fine. That works. Hashtag full sun, baby. Yep, it's lit. I'll put it on here so you can see it a tad better. Yeah, that's what we're working with.
How come the one in the other pictures?
Because boards used to be email.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's super Gucci. I said just what said coochie. She's super coochie. That's not the word you should use.
Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
First try. That's the thing. It doesn't. It doesn't make it easier. Well, here's the thing. It makes it easier, but at the cost of. No, I meant. I'm so sorry. I meant the character. I meant the character. I didn't mean you specifically. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yes, I will. No problem. Okay. We were talking about, so I can't remember what it was. I was saying a thing. I just totally drew a blank. Okay. So this is basically what I'm thinking. But this part is see-through. There we go. So is this part. Why is there white here? Oh, actually, no, that's supposed to be there. Yeah. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. Okay.
Problems, you can't reach me if you wanna stay up tonight, stay up at night. I'm green lights in your body language. Seems like you could use a little company from me.
Okay.
If you got everything and figured out like you say, don't waste a minute, don't wait a minute. It's only a matter of time for you to tell me now. 'Cause I've been up for 3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city of palms. Call me what you want.
I'm so excited to finish this. Oh my goodness. This is turning out so fantastically.
3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city of palms. Call me what you want when you want if you want. And you can call me names if you call me up. I can't fix each and all your problems. I'm no good with names and faces. She sent me naked pictures from her neck down to the waist. I get my feelings involved. She stopped returning my calls. The flaws turning to walls and barricades. And I'm too
Okay.
on and all the wrong ways.
Tubes, baby. When in doubt, add more tubes.
You call to make you stay and take you off a pedestal. So I get lost in modern music, watching movies, talking to the walls in my room, walking through the halls in my head, just trying to make sure it all makes sense. I ain't made of money, maybe someday you can take it from me. I'm up too late, thinking about you.
I kind of want
And
to.
MIA for 3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city.
Do you ever have moments where you're like, I do. Constantly. I constantly have those issues. Those moments, rather.
Nights at the motel under street lights in the city of palms. Call me what you want when you want if you want. And you can call me names if you call me up.
Oh no! I missed some of that white spots. There we go. It's better.
One by one, out the door. Wanted you, she wanted you more. It's okay,
What would this look like?
it's okay. I don't mind moving on. Don't wait up, I'm already gone. Can't stay still.
Do we like that? I don't think we like that. Do we like that, Pords? Pordsy, Pords. This little dot. I mean, not the little dot. I mean, like this dot. The big black one. No worries. This black dot. Do we like it or do we not like it? You think you like it? Okay, let's try it. Let's roll with it.
I say go on the run. You won't see me
missed more white guys. This is not okay. Okay. Crisis averted. Wait, did I finish that? I didn't. She's looking so good.
For all the times that you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name. You think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own, well I ain't. And I didn't want to write a song,
I did forget
cause
some.
I didn't want anyone thinking I still care or don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby, I'll be moving on. And I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you, and she likes everyone. And I never lied to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on. But now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself.
Lit.
When you told me that you
Okay.
hated my friends,
Arms are
the only
complete.
problem was with you and not them. And every time you told me my opinion was wrong, you tried to make me forget where I came from. And I didn't want to write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care or don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby, I'll be moving on. And I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my
I'm
mama
gonna test
don't
something. I'm
like
not sure
you,
if I
and she
want it
likes
to stay.
everyone.
I'm
And
gonna
I
try
never
it.
like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on. But now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. All the times that you made me feel small.
I do like that. I actually really do like that. Okay. Frick yeah, bud.
Felt so low when I was vulnerable. Was I a fool to let you break down my walls? Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding
was a Friday night, I walk alone to get the feeling right. We started making out, and she took off my pants. Then I turned on the TV, and that's about the time she walked away from me. Okay. Oh, frick. I missed important lines. There we go.
And that's about the time she walked away from me. Nobody likes you when you're 20